Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. On behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying with us, and we do hope to see you again soon.
Akwaaba. Written by Wilfred C. Melas. June 20th, 2026. It was early in the morning when she woke from her slumber. Filled with great anticipation, she got out of bed to greet the day, knowing her true love was on his way to meet her. She made her way to the window and looked outside at the beautiful world she lives in. Her thoughts were on the day ahead, as it was a very special day in her life. She could hardly believe it was finally happening after so much time had passed, filled with longing, hope, and waiting for this moment to come to fruition. She went to her mirror to apply her makeup, hoping to look perfect for the day ahead. A smile spread across her face as she felt a mix of anticipation and nervousness, but overall she was happy. Finally, the day she had been waiting for was here, and she was ready. She made her way to the kitchen to prepare her breakfast, knowing that the taxi would soon arrive to take her to the airport. Making her way to the front door, she saw a cab eagerly waiting for her by the curb. She got in and told the cab driver exactly where to go to pick up her love.
Take me to Kotoka International Airport, please.
The driver proceeded to his intended destination, navigating through traffic along the highway. Upon reaching the airport, she got out of the cab and told the driver,
"Please wait for me, we'll be right back after I pick up my sweetie darling Wilfred Melas."
Anxiously, she proceeded to the entrance to greet her love interest. His plane hadn't arrived at the gate yet, but it was about to touch down momentarily. He was ready to disembark from the airplane because it had been a long flight. He walked down the airplane ramp with his travel bag by his side. The ground crew directed the passengers toward the arrival area. Everything felt new to him, and he tried to project confidence in his actions. He could hardly believe he had actually landed in Ghana and was excited about what his trip would bring. She felt very nervous as she walked toward the entrance where the arriving passengers would come through, heading to the baggage claim area. She looked around hoping to spot him first. There, she spotted him at the arrival gate. A huge smile was on her face, and ran into his open arms, ready to embrace her. She flew into his arms, gave him a big kiss, and exclaimed,
Yeah, Akwaaba, welcome to Ghana, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy your stay here since you have me in your arms."
His face lit up with joy at seeing her for the first time, love shining in his eyes. She smiled and turned around in a circular motion, showcasing her lovely figure. He admired her and said,
"You look amazing, my love. This is the day I've been waiting for, and now I'm finally here with you in Ghana."
They walked toward the exit door, where the cab was still waiting for them. The cab driver helped put his luggage in the back of the car. She got into the cab first, followed closely by him. As they drove back to her home on the outskirts of Accra, Ghana, she pointed out various sights along the way. As they drove through the busy streets of Accra, they spoke to each other like old friends reunited for this special occasion. She felt so much happiness that it was difficult for her to contain it and remain composed. They are exchanging jokes and laughter as they make their way home. Once they arrived, they got out of the cab and went inside her home. He placed his luggage away, and they spent the rest of the time discussing his flight from America. That night, they lay next to each other. She cuddled up against him, one leg across his body and her arm on his chest. He lay on his back, looking radiantly joyful and comfortable. I felt her breath on my cheek. I felt the warmth of her body next to mine. I felt her lips pressed gently against my own. Her fragrance illuminated the air around me. Once, I felt peace at last. My shattered dreams of memories that once felt true. In an altered state, sequences felt real. Awoken, I realized it wasn't just a dream. As real as you and I remembered it all. That night, the moon shined brightly over a charming African village. The stars twinkled high in the heavens, and for the first time in many years, he understood what love meant once again.
Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.